As promised in the previous video, we will see on how to determine whether a deductive argument is valid and strong. Alright, valid and not strong, sorry, sound. Okay, valid or sound and sound. So if you are given a deductive argument, okay, a deductive argument, so the argument is valid if it is categorized in either form 1, form 2 or form 3, either one of these. Okay, you are categorized in either one, so this is a valid deductive argument. So if not valid means that they are not either in these three things. Okay, not form 1, not form 2 or not form 3. So means not in either three of these things, so it is not valid. Okay, then how to see a sound deductive argument? A valid deductive argument, you have sound and not sound. But if you have a not valid deductive argument, automatically it will becomes not sound. Okay, this is automatic. If not valid, automatic it will becomes not sound also. So if you have valid, you can either have a sound or not sound one. So how to see if it is sound? So remember, argument we have premise 1, premise 2 and conclusion, right? So if three of this statement, premise 1 correct, is true, premise 2 true, conclusion true, okay, means that three of this is tick, so your argument is a sound argument. But if your premise 1, premise 2, conclusion, either one of it is wrong, either one of it is false, it will make your argument becomes not sound. It becomes not sound. Okay, we see example. Okay, look at example 1 here. So they say all multiple of 4 is divisible by 2. Say, you see, this one is all, right? All, you will think about form 1 argument. So form 1 argument is how? All A are B. This is premise 1. Premise 2, C is A. Conclusion, C is B. Okay, fine. Look at this one. You have all multiple of 4. All, so this is your A lah, is divisible by 2. So are divisible by 2. So this one is B. So you have all A are B lah. So this one. Then 36 is multiple of 4. So this 36 is a new thing. So this is C. So multiple of 4 here is A, right? So multiple of 4 is A. We compare with this, compare with this one here. Okay, next conclusion. Conclusion, 36 C is a C, so divisible by 2 is a B. Refer here, B. So you see this argument, they say all A are B. Okay, you have all A are B, and then C is A, C is B. So does it fulfill this one? Fulfill this one? So fulfill this one means that this argument is a form 1 argument. So when this is form 1 argument, you can say this argument is valid. So once it's valid, you should see whether it's sound or not sound. So let's say all multiple of 4 are divisible by 2. Say check one by one, check one by one each of the statement. Say all multiple of 4 is divisible by 2. So multiple of 4 is what? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 and goes on. Okay, so it's divisible by 4. So is this all number here divisible by 2? Means can divide 2? Yes, right. So this is correct. So 36 is multiple of 4. Correct lah. So because in 4 you have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. So 36 is a multiple of 4. And then conclusion 3, your conclusion 36 is divisible by 2, means that 36 can be divided by 2, means 36 divided by 2 you get 18, right? So get a whole number. So if a whole number, so this is correct also. So if 3 of this correct, means that this is a valid and sound argument. Okay, valid and sound argument. Okay, so next, example 2. Example 2, you need to check whether it's valid or not. So check all positive number. So positive number is A. Less is less than 0. So less than 0, B. So 7 is the new thing. So C. C is positive number, which is A. So C is A. Okay, no problem. Conclusion 7C less than 0, B. So C is B. So this one means that all of this shows that this argument is in form 1 argument. Okay, form 1 argument means that this is a valid argument. But is it sound? Okay, you check. Check. Okay, you check one by one. Okay, all positive number is less than 0. Positive number is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and goes on, right? All of this number is greater than 0. So how can it less than 0? So this premise 1 wrong. So if one of this wrong, the others no need to waste your time to check already, because once one is wrong, the whole argument is not sound. So you can say this argument is valid but not sound. Alright. Okay, so we look at an example 3. Okay, example 3. Okay, example 3. See, this is an if and then, right? If and then means that you have, this is either a form 2 or form 3 argument. So if you want to see whether it's form 2 or form 3, look at your premise 2 and premise and conclusion. Do they have not? No, right? Don't have the word not, right? So don't have the word not means that this is a form 2 argument. So form 2 argument is, the premise 1 we talk about if P then Q, and then your premise 2 is P is true, and then your conclusion is Q is true. Okay, so look, check here. So they say if then, so find what is your P. This is your P, right? This is your P. So this, after the word then, this is your Q. This is your Q. Okay, so look, premise 2. Premise 2, they must talk about P, right? So is it P in premise 2? Okay, yes, this is P. Statement P. Same here. Okay, this one same with here. And then conclusion is your Q here. This one. So it is the same. So I highlight so to see it clearly. This one is equals to this one here. So this one, sorry, this one is this one, right? Are you sure? Of course no lah. Okay, because I should check every time. Okay, you see, this is your P. This is your P, but your P is at the conclusion. Is it what you want in form 2? Is it what you want in form 2? No, right? So once it does not obey these rules, okay, does not obey this rule here, does not obey either one of these, so this is a not valid statement. Not valid and not sound lah. Not valid and not sound. Okay, look at the next one, example 4. example, this is a if then, right? If then, so this is a either form 1, form 2, or form 3. So form 2 or form 3. So look at premise 2 and conclusion. Do you have not? No, you don't have the word not, right? So this is a form 2 argument. So form 2 argument, as I say, you have if P then Q. Premise 1, premise 2, P is true. Conclusion, Q is true. Okay, so you will have find what is your P. This is your P, right? This red color one is your P, right? This is P. Okay, and then your Q is the next one. Okay, this is your Q. Okay, so see premise 2. Is premise 2 talking about the red color P1? Is it right? So 4 is an even number. They say about even number. Okay, the x here you can change to 4. This x you can change to 4. Okay, so this is talking about P, the red color one. Then look at your conclusion. Do you have 4 square plus 1 is an odd number? Of course you have here. So this is your Q. So it means that this whole argument is talking about form 2 argument. So this is a valid argument. So is it sound? Okay, you check one by one. If okay, check okay, delete the 4. You cannot have the 4 You can have the 4. Okay, so you check here, check one by one. So this one, no problem. Okay, if x is an even number, then x squared plus 1 is an odd number, because x squared is always a even number. Okay, you check. If you put 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, and then 3 square is 9. So are you sure this one what I say? No, I just to trick you. See here if you can understand now. So 1 square is not 1, right? 1 square is 1. So 1 square is an odd number. So x square plus 1 equals to 1 square plus 1 is 2, right? You have 2 here, so it's not an odd number. So from here the first statement is wrong already. Once the first premise is wrong, no need to check the others. So yeah, the statement is valid but not sound. Okay, so this is about how you find the determine whether the argument is valid and sound. Okay, so next video we'll discuss about how to see inductive argument.